Alright, time for a Volibear game. I will be playing against the K6 here, which should be okay matchup wise, really. I don't think it's too much of a hassle. For the most part, I can just build full armor against that team as well, which is quite nice. So just a bunch of armor items are going to make their team very weak, which is good for me. I have a Teemo top against Malphite, which is just unlikely gank scenarios. Rather see like a play on bot side here, recon engage, like Jin Snare, maybe mid even, but mostly bot. So I'm gonna initially try to clear for bot side here. A top lane gank opportunity might come in around 4 minutes maybe, but Teemo's most likely gonna perma-shove that dude onto the turret anyway, so starting up here is gonna be favorable. Whether I get the leash or not, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go full clear all the way down, start E, because it's basically fastest. And yeah, don't need a potion here as well. We're gonna save all the money we can going for the Tiamat first. All I'll be going for is basically that. Don't have to care too much about your shield either, by the way. Doesn't really matter too much. Your W's can heal you for a decent amount through sustain your jungle eventually on certain camps. And your shield can be nice, but it's better to hold speed and use them to drag next camps out. So right here I can just bite and then walk up to the camp, E right away. So this way I hold my passive charges and it will speed up the jungle camps that way. Really the main thing here. Focus the big one, your passive will most likely just kill the small ones. You might have to do like one hit here to kind of balance it out a little bit. I did not get that auto attack off. That kind of sucks actually. Might lose me. Yeah, that doesn't lose me my passive because of that. I was about to auto attack it one more time to hold passive charges slightly longer, but yeah. The Teemo indeed, as expected, hard shoving that in, so there's no gank opportunity there. Bot lane is getting a kill though, which also kind of unfortunate, because that means that my gank value there down is going to be a bit lower now. 42 seconds. Oh, he placed it in that bush? You are a criminal. Okay. If he gets ganked now, I mean, that is just on him. I'm gonna be honest, that's criminal. Interesting. He's gonna have to be very afraid. Smite here, really. It's fine. The fact that he doesn't have a ward, it's gonna hurt him so much right now. I really want to see if I can have an opportunity for a nice bot gank here. That'd be great. It's in fact warded. That's very unfortunate. Use an auto attack reset. I'm just gonna do scuttle here. It's fine. He's gonna die on top. Interesting. I'm just gonna go mid lane for the gank here. It should be a free kill. As long as my Ahri doesn't troll me too hard. Thank you, Ahri. I'm gonna have to help push this wave because she definitely needs the back. She doesn't have any mana here, so this is my only option. If I don't help her push here, that's gonna be bad for her, and that's not something we want to see. Don't need to take her cannon. Good job. Very nice. Had the 1200 gold in the first pack. I also have the futures market to basically guarantee it. As long as you get something done, it's fine. But get this perfect, and then we move on. And I can see if I can go top lane here, because if the Teemo doesn't... If he doesn't push here, and I have to specifically type it because he is probably going to push here. Just put as much pressure down as you can, buddy. No gank opportunity for me, I think. He could have played that entirely safe and allowed some space for the Malphite there to allow for a gank, because I was walking top lane, but he shoved it anyway. So. He actually ended up killing Ka. Wow, I didn't even realize that actually. That's insane. At this, I'll just get my next clear, and I want to clear towards the dragon here and see if I can get a spawn on that, because Ka's most likely, with his pathing so far, gonna go down and clear up once again. So he's gonna clear away from dragon, which should allow me for a free dragon, for the most part at least. So I can finish these camps off. I might be able to do dragon after raptors here potentially. I'll admit, my bots is kind of winning by themselves, which just means that I don't have to... I mean, I was planning to gank for them, but, you know, no real option, I suppose. Look mid here, perhaps. This Ahri should be hitting 6 relatively soon, perhaps. 91%, yep, there it is. Don't miss your charm. Thank you. Q, and whilst you're queuing, you want to E, so you don't have any animation on your E, and then we just dragon. I need Ari to show up for this, honestly. He's going for the Gromp now. I mean, I could start Dragon if my team wants it, but they're gonna have to help me. I'm gonna slightly pull it out. They should have all the bot lane pressure in the world for this to be fine. Okay, Ari doesn't have much mana. That's a bit of an issue. Really, Jin? Are you gonna really be doing this? That's very sad. He's AFKing bot into a dragon opportunity here. Yeah, this is gonna cost us way too much time now that the dragon gone. Thank you, Jin. I appreciate it. We had time there, because look at the HP where the dragon was at, right? If the Jin shows for that play, the play is free. Like, the play is more than in time, but the Jin just simply AFK'd bot lane, and then the dragon play was instantly terrible because he AFK'd bot lane. The dragon was at like 1500 HP, and then that's when the Asus showed up. Because we killed him, we had plenty of time. As long as Jin would have walked into it, walked up to it, that would have been a free dragon. Jin just AFK'd bot, man. It is what it is. Like, really. If I just lose dragon that way, it's fine. It cannot be helped, really. I mean, so the moment he doesn't want to help me damage the dragon is the moment we lose the dragon. When I started in that manner, it was gonna be a number advantage and a pressure advantage on bot side and mid side, so it would have been a fine dragon, but you know, can't be helped. Is what it is. I will see if I can take the Rift Herald here, hopefully. Gonna walk past me calmly, that's fine with me. Keep claiming this one. There's no way he didn't see me whatsoever. That's crazy. Ari just recalled. I mean, I'm not gonna try to fight him there, because I would honestly lose, I think, at this moment in time. He just walked past. Alright, fine. Can't Rift Herald right now, because that would be a disadvantage. The only way I can Rift Herald here is if Ka now shows bot side, which he could, but I doubt it. I would imagine he takes Rift Herald here. If Ari would have been able to walk up there, then I could have looked for something still, but I'm not going to win a 2v1 after he just died to the Malphite ult combo. I'll do this, and I might see if I can do the Herald afterwards, maybe. Because now my team is at least back on the map, top mid-wise. Like, both of them are here, so I have an opportunity to potentially look.
I will roar the world into
Would be nice. Should be a decent chance here. There's no way. Please, Ari. I beg of you, Ari. He went mid lane. Okay, criminal. Interesting. That is very interesting from Ka there. He just gives up Herald for no reason. I'll take it. I don't know why he did that. That doesn't make any sense, but okay, I'll take it. And there might be a ward in this river bush here, so I'm gonna hug this wall real quick, walk past. Wait for the minion wave to walk past here as well, and then we can go for the gank on Yasuo. Gonna walk up to the wave, and I can walk in from behind vision now. Disable the turret while I jump on him there, and then that way the turret can't hit us. We just get a free play, and then we can just push for this here. And get a bunch of free plates. That should be good. I need to wait with the Herald use a little bit here. Push the next wave in and then use the Herald. As bot side, this is fine. My bot lane just kind of died for overextending, but do this. Where is she going? It's just a free turret as long as she keeps hitting it. Now, because she lost auto attack time, we might actually not be able to get the turret now because it's, yeah. It's gonna be extremely tanky on this HP. She had more time to auto attack, but she walked away instead. We get the turret still. That's the first turret. Entirely done. Beautiful stuff. Very good money shared with my Ari. Take my bot side camps, get a reset. Get a very strong reset at that, and then hopefully play for the dragon. Something along those lines should be good. And hopefully this time I'll get an AD carry that actually wants to help me with dragon instead of like 5 minions, you know. But that's out of my control, so we'll see. Maybe I could look for like a bot lane dive instead, like first with ult, so I can disable turret, dive bots, and then do dragon after. That maybe prompts Jhin to do something. But I feel like if I do that, the Jin's probably just gonna like AFK hit the turret anyway and not go for the dragon. Okay, that's not good. They are just dead. Yeah, that's probably -1 dragon, I think. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take my recall here anyway. I have time to recall, get to the dragon in time. Jin's death timing isn't that bad, so he might be able to make it still. Get this, and then we'll go for Sunderer next. Sheen here. She already doesn't die, but I think she will. As long as she doesn't miss any of her abilities here, she gets this. Oh, she does miss. Trying to get there, but yeah, they're kind of dead, eh? Volibear Ka, you... Okay, Jhin. Sure, Jhin. Whatever you want, Jhin. Oh, he's pinging me, man. You're perma-shoving, not reacting to objectives, and you're flaming me. That's nice. That is a good meme right there. I think they're recalling right now, so I should be able to get dragon here. Are you gonna AFK the wave again, buddy? Alright. I see how it is. Cool. I mean, I think in this case it doesn't matter that much, because they just recalled most likely, so it should be fine. It's just kind of cringe. Alright, 250 for that. I can maybe walk into the lane here and hopefully counter gank that in that manner. Or like counter the play here that would be made potentially. He doesn't perma-shove this. He does, in fact, perma-shove it. He could have let the wave reset, which could have allowed for a play, but no. Well, actually, Jhin, she walked into it, so I'll take it. Go for this disabled turret. Should have enough hits. Jhin gets the kill, though. Perma CC him, and he's dead. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Very good. I mean, that's the good thing about volley, right? You have so much pressure for, like, engages that it's just quite nice. Hold the step back a little bit. Finish off bot turret here, and I should recall right away because of my camps. On top side. Very nice. That's what we needed. That was good. Rift Herald will be respawning in like 2 minutes, so I will play for that one. Do this. Get the HP. I like HP a bit like this, where you're really just being tankier as well with steel caps into that team is good as well. We're gonna go for the Sunderer here, and then we're gonna go take an armor item afterwards. Probably Thorn Mail, honestly. Could be something else though, but something along the lines of that. I have a mid turret, I have a bot turret, I have one dragon because I lost the other dragon, but I have the Rift Herald. So, or I had the first Rift Herald, will get the second Rift Herald here as well, so I should be fine. Clean these camps up. Maybe I can see if I can look for like a top gank here. That would be kind of nice. Top scuttle, perhaps. I'm getting close to getting my jungle thing here. I'm gonna have to walk top, I think. I have a feeling this is going to be bad for him in a second. Finish him off good. I should be fine here. I have lethal tempo as well. Lethal tempo is insane for these fights. Dead. Very dead. Nice. Good stuff. 24 seconds on this is quite a while. I might be able to check his raptor camp, maybe. I knew something was up top side there. With the plant hidden stuff. So it was looking pretty good. I'll clear this, kite it back a little bit so I'm not close to that bush, and then I'll just do the Rift Herald on spawn, get the next objective, and then I can reset, look for like the play towards like the dragon again after doing my bot side camp type deal. Should have enough money for this after. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Futures market's definitely gonna allow for this easily. 1 gold, there it is already. And I'm gonna get the money from the Rift Herald anyway, but. Herald. Walk through. I don't know why Jhin is like pinging this much, but okay. Dragon in 130. I get the reset here. Pick this up. Pick up one controller playing for the dragon here. We get the bot side. We get the red buff. We're looking good. I will be taking this red buff as well, by the way. I'm not going to give it to Jhin. It's going to be like a backline 80 carry anyway. And since I have like lethal tempo, the red buff is going to be extremely beneficial to me. I have time to clear my bot side camps now right before the dragon spawns. I really hope my team doesn't permanently die right now. That would be unfortunate. But they could. Especially if Jin's going to walk up in the bot lane like this. 1 minute on dragon. And clear as many camps as possible going into this dragon. I might have to go rotate the bot lane here because my Jhin is going full maniac mode and I don't want him to randomly die for no reason, which he will. Like that. Basically, exactly like that. If he walks into me with any luck. That's annoying. But, I mean, it doesn't cost me anything, I guess. Because my Q, if it gets interrupted, you get a free reset on the cooldown. I don't know, my Jin's just, like, completely griefing this game, I guess. It is what it is. We're gonna see if I can do the same thing to their AD carry and just get the Jinx out real quick. If I can kill the Jinx here right now real quick, then it's an even playing field going into, like, dragon stuff. Ahri is dead as well, so it should be fine. Wait, hello? What? Okay, that's very annoying, actually. He doesn't even get that, does he? Ult here. I just hope that my bike does something. I'm strong enough, it's fine. I auto-attack moved and it sent me back to the minion, which was unlucky, honestly, but they've clicked better, I suppose. My Jhin and my Ahri are just having mental problems. Interesting. Classic solo queue, though, I suppose. It is what it is. What is happening, man? I just don't know what the hell's going on, if I'm being real. But it's gonna be easy for me to win this game, really, even by myself, because I can just stack 3 armor items, and there is just nothing they can do against me, really. Because they're full AD anyway, right? This guy's gonna build tank Malphite, so shouldn't be that big of a hassle. Get like a random ones to deal with this stuff. Oh, he muted himself again. What a lovely player. And let's pick this up as well. 2 out of 3 dragons. I mean, should have been 3 realistically, but it is what it is. Baron's gonna spawn relatively soon. I think there might be a top play going on here. Getting the third would be kind of decent as well. There's just a ward here. Okay, then. Get this for vision.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm worried about the situation on mid. We're gonna see if I can flank this. I'm gonna use the bushes here for like move speed. Come on, Jhin. Do not troll me, dudes. Jhin, hit him. What are you doing, fam? He just ignored the last hit on... Okay, that almost killed me. That could have killed me even. Jesus Christ, what a player. Oh my god. My eyes are burning. I mean, I'm gonna get a good Herald out of this. It was a good flank regardless. But, yeah, that almost turned bad. To not stack up for the Malphite ultimate. Do not want to be sticking around here. Please be careful. He's actually walked up to that one. Interesting. Randomins is going to be my first buy here, which I can afford. We can play for Baron, that would be nice. I'm going to have to reset here, though. Get the random ones first. The random ones against that team is just good, because crit, right? They have Yasuo and they have Jinx. So it's going to be a very good reduction on those two. I'm going to get the healing reduction as well with 4 mil soon after. I'm going to need that too, but this is going to be my priority first. I would honestly prefer they would want to like actually do a Baron with me or something, you know? Ooh, Ka. My boy. Does he beat me? I don't think he does, right? Surely not. Look at him. What a rat. He's gonna get the plan to escape, isn't he? Yeah, he is. He's not gonna get away from me anymore now. He's dead. Can we just Baron here? There's no way we can end. I wonder if how far I can actually solo this thing. Ending is not an option here because our death timers are too low. So I would like to see like some assistance on the Baron. Ahri is helping. The inhibitor is a play, but we shouldn't have had like 4 people or like 3 people for that. The rest of the push wouldn't have been a thing due to like just death timers too low. They can't get much more. So this is my only play really here. I was dead, so it's a free Baron. A good chase potential for me. Dragon's gonna spawn like a minute here as well. I actually could have soloed this. That's interesting. That's a lot of damage, man. Oh boy, I'm gonna give him a jump if I can. That's all I'm gonna do. Do not want to give him a Malphite ult though. Didn't got the reds. I'll take this one. I could technically reset, but I don't think I have to. I mean, I can get something, but I just like feel like the dragon position is going to be too poor if I do that right now.
My thunder shakes the foundations of the world.
Should be decent. I'm just going to stall here a little bit. Finish him off as well. Should be able to chase. I stalled out the fight situation there to make sure that they get like I wait for my team to create more of a pressure fight that way instead of going all in right away. Because I technically could have just ulted forward, but Teemo was fairly safe. And if I wait for my team to be in a position, it's going to be way more of a way better follow-up to a play instead. So that's what I waited for there. 3 dragons, 2 Rift Heralds. Should have been 4 dragons, 2 Rift Heralds, but I played for the objectives as much as possible, which is always good. Got these camps here. I don't quite know why these 2 are pushing like mid lane, because there's nothing to get mid. They should just be going bot lane here. Yeah, so it's that. That's good. As long as this... He needed to create more space. He was okay for a long time there, and then he just kind of stood too close by to still allow the Yasuo for a play. I don't quite know why my Ahri and my Rakan went mid lane though, because there's nothing to gain mid, so it's really not that favorable to go mid there. That turret there gives 600 gold, which is nice. Like, they kind of just ran mid with no inhibitor and no like actual possibilities of pushing that turret, because the enemy team was kind of still alive, right? But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I guess it's okay. I'm gonna take my 4 mil here, and then we'll sell this for another cloth armor, honestly, and we're gonna go for another armor item. Armor item lost here. I don't know, man. It can be anything, honestly. I am leaning towards like Guardian Angel, perhaps, but I could also just go Deadmans. Because I do have Titanic, so any HP I build is very good for Titanic damage as well. At the same time, it's gonna make me more tanky. It's kind of whatever, really. I mean, that's a nice thing, like here, right? I don't have to build a magic resist item at all, so kind of chill on just full armor. Usually speaking, you'll never be able to build this many armor items. You'd have to go like a Force of Nature in this slot that I'm going for right now, at least. Like Force of Nature would be good in most games, or like Spirit Visage or Stone Plate or something along those lines, right? Just to have something. Oh, we see a card top. We're gonna go for that, I think. Do auto attack reset on this. As much as I can as well. I want to just see if I can take these camps. It's fine. I'll walk up this way. That's very annoying for Milo right there. Push the turret, man. What are you doing, Ari? Please, man. Put some damn pressure on this turret so we can actually get somewhere. Auto attack reset with that. Make sure to avoid this damage. Oh, we got out. Very interesting. Timo should be pushing bot, not mid. If he wants to get anything done, like sticking mid like the way they are doing right now is just giving us no openings whatsoever. Because like mid lane is nothing to get, right? Absolutely nothing to get. So Timo should really just be going for the bot wave and push that instead while we push top side if we're gonna go for any type of plays, because A-ramming is just not beneficial at all. Oh boy. Should be fine. Two kills, that's fine. We're focusing their damage carries first, right? Like Jinx, Yasuo. Kind of ignoring Malphite because he doesn't matter. We don't need to be on him at the entire time there. There we go. That's a finish. That should be game. Realistically, now we actually get the push out of this, so... Yeah, there it is. Good. Last item I would have most likely gone with Deadmans here. And that would be it for Volibear. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. And I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 23k damage, which is the highest by quite a large margin, I would say. Easily out-damaged my team, definitely not bad. True damage at 1100, which is basically just smite. Objective damage at 64k. I mean, I got both Heralds, I got Baron, I got 3 dragons, 4 dragons should have been, but I had everything to play towards it on respawn cooldown for the most part. Benefited me quite a lot this game. Kept it consistent when my team started losing their mind, so, you know, there was that. Healing done at 18.1. Damage taken at 29.1 as well. Self-mitigated on top of that at 47, so I took the by far the most damage here, as you can see, while also dealing the most damage by a significant amount. So it's just a really, really hard carry on my end, really, and that's all there is to say. Dragging them across the finish line, essentially. Gold earned at 16.2k, and for the runes here, pretty decent uptime on lethal tempo, not bad. We have Triumph for a bit of healing. We have the Alacrity here for extra attack speed. You can also go Tenacity, of course, but they didn't really have any CC I had to worry about. So the extra attack speed's never bad there. And then Last Stand for a bit of extra damage in closer fights, especially. I'd prefer this over Coup de Grace any day, because it's going to make those closer fights more relevant, better for me, more winnable. And in those fights, you want to be winning instead of overkilling somebody with like 50 extra damage with Coup de Grace. So that's why we take this. Now I have Magical Footwear and Futures Market for consistency in the early stages. Futures Market allows for the Tiamat purchase basically every single time on the first recall. As long as you get any kind of play off, you get it. Even if you like full clear and get like double scuttle, you'll get it as well, basically. So anything at all, this gets it. And then Magical Footwear is just not have to worry about that. We can build into Titanic, and then this comes in for gold. So it just helps consistency in the early game. You can also take like Eyeball Collection Ultimate Hunter if you want to. Play it that way, but I prefer this, honestly, and then just play like this with lethal tempo. And yeah, that is it for Volibear. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I upload daily, so I mean, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one.